I see trees of green.
Hi everyone, happy March to you all. Spring is just around the corner, just a few weeks away, so if you're holding out for spring, we're almost there. Hang in there a few more weeks. I personally, I'm not ready to let go of winter. It's one of my favorite seasons, and it didn't feel like much of a winter, so fingers crossed we get one more snow. You can send hate mail to my email address. I'll be happy to view it. Anyway, spring is inevitable. We are in March, so thank you to each and every one of you for watching our March induction assignment video. Our topic for the month of March is going to be cultural diversity. I'm sure all of you are well aware that diversity is a complex topic. Lots of nuances, lots of different ways we can look at diversity. And it's not just one thing, right? It's not just race, it's religion, sexual orientation, sexual identity, socioeconomic status. Lots of different ways, and those are just a few. However, the most uniting or common subset of cultural diversity here at Agora is the last one I mentioned, socioeconomic status. Last year, 73% of our families qualified for free or reduced lunch. 73%. Personally, I find that statistic startling and rather sobering as well. And the thing about poverty is that it's going to affect our students in different ways, and teachers who, for the most part, and certainly not all, but many would identify as middle class, it's easy to forget or not realize the struggles that our students and our families that are coming from poverty face every day. That student maybe didn't do homework in your class, not because they didn't like your class or they don't like you. You probably don't figure into that equation at all. The reality is that, maybe they were taking care of their siblings while their parent was working a second job. Maybe they didn't have anything to eat the past 2 days and are hungry and can't focus. And please understand, I'm not saying any of this to make you feel uncomfortable or guilty or upset. It's simply to help shed light on what our families in poverty face every single day. The hope for this assignment is to shed light on different cultural groups so that we can better understand our students and their experiences, where they're coming from. So without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to Katie so she can discuss with you the specific assignment for the month of March. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Steve. Hey, everyone. Happy March to you. Steve reminded me that it is not officially spring for 20 more days, but as soon as February is over, I am 100% ready to lose the boots and the jackets, and I'm breaking out the flip-flops. So with that, this month's assignment comes to you with the knowledge that humans tend to approach and react to life differently based on our own personal experiences. We can't help it, but as teachers, we do need to connect with our learners from a variety of different cultures and backgrounds. To do this, we need to educate ourselves about experiences other than our own. Now, Steve spoke about one of the most predominant subcultures at Agora, the culture of poverty. Throughout this month, we want to challenge you to investigate another culture that's represented in your classroom. Your first step will be to complete the anonymous Cultural Diversity Reflection Survey prior to our March induction meeting. This will help you to get into that diversity mindset, maybe challenge your own way of thinking a little bit, and to begin reflecting on cultures other than your own. After that, we're asking you to research cultural diversity, a specific subgroup that has been marginalized, or to take a broader look at prejudice, bias, or stereotypes in our schools or communities. You may focus on a scholarly article, a podcast, a video series, or an educational activity that addresses any of these topics, but make sure that it interests you and that it will be relevant to your work in the classroom and your growth as a culturally aware educator. Once you've spent some time with your chosen diversity-minded article or video, we would like you to head over to that Google document and to make a short news article about your topic. You'll provide a headline or a title. Now, it can be the same as your article, or you can kind of reflect and provide a different spin based upon your analysis of the material that you chose. Then you're going to give us that attention-grabbing quote, the one that makes people want to read the rest of the article, the one that draws us in and makes people click on Facebook. To generate a good quote, I like to ask myself, if I could share only one thought from this article, what would it be? What do you want people to walk away with? You can add an image here and the link to the original article. That would be greatly appreciated by your peers, I'm sure. Now, with any luck, your readers will be intrigued by your picture and your quote, and they will click that tempting read more button. This will take us to the body of your article, where you will provide a summary or overview of your shared link. You'll explain why this piece is relevant and how it impacted you personally, and perhaps most importantly, how this piece will affect your efforts to promote diversity and understanding in your classroom. We have a completed example of this assignment linked at the bottom of the Google Sheet, so click away if you'd like to see a finished article that meets the requirements of the assignment. There are 2 key things that I want you to keep in mind as you complete this induction task. First, don't forget that a well-researched and reported article can be a fantastic source of evidence for your administrators during your year-end review. And second, in April, we will not have a new induction assignment. Instead, what we're going to be doing is sharing each of your diversity articles with your colleagues in the induction program. Now, we'll talk more about how that's going to work later, but for now, know that the articles that you choose and the quality of your work will have the potential to greatly impact the larger Agora community. As always, we are so excited to see what you share with us, and we look forward to working with you during our induction meeting later in March. Until then, keep your minds and hearts open to cultures other than your own, and get ready to inspire a new generation of students. Take care, everyone, and happy March.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful